Hi guys, and welcome to your October 2020. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You weeks 3 and 4 for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members. All right, let's get started. Everything that you need to know about how to get in contact with me, book a reading, the cards that I'm using, everything is listed below. There's a little bit of spiritual music playing in the background. If you hear that hum, I decided that we will go ahead and switch it up and let you listen to a little music if you catch it in between me meditating upon your cards and getting my messages for you. Sagittarius, we're going to be finding out how the person that you're connecting with is feeling about you. We are combining the weeks because I do have other content to bring to you guys next week. So we're combining these. Thank you for allowing me to take my time off from my birthday, my child's birthday. I do appreciate that. Okay. Let's get right into it. Everything will be timestamped below. Now, guys, in your pre-shuffle energy, I am picking up the fact that someone thinks that this relationship with you or a connection with you will be a success. Now, this is not something that this person has thought before. It could have been because you were coming off as you in your element, Sagittarius, as the Knight of Wands. This person has since changed the way that they thought about things, going into the energy of the crown chakra here and starting to look at things from a different perspective, possibly understanding the behavior that they brought to the party or the fact that they were looking at things wrong. And ultimately, love is about actually accepting you for who you are. They do feel like things will be a success with you. In the pre-shuffle for romance, oh, well, we need these. We did get soulmate as well as wedding. That could be some of the things that you are experiencing with the person, or obviously how this person is feeling about you. I really do feel with this last batch of readings for this month that things are turning, and people that love you already are already starting to change their tune, as a lot of the planets that were in retrograde are now or have already went direct by way of this particular video being uploaded. There are some things, some planets that have shifted. Okay. Now, of course, actively, we are still in a Uranus retrograde. We're still in a Mercury retrograde as well as a Mars retrograde. I will say that if you guys are in any type of separation, I can let you know that things are going to start to shift and you will see that. Let's go ahead and go in with your blockages. I've been noticing this in you guys' energy. If you are connecting with Taurus, Libra, or Capricorn, those videos are already up for your viewing pleasure. This is patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. We do have adversity. There have been challenges between you two. Okay. And we do have grief. There has been a level of grieving as well. Top of the deck is health. And there could have been some health things that have plagued this connection. All right. Where am I going to put these? I have to put them pretty close. That's my selenite falling. I decided that because this is an extended read that takes a span of over 2 weeks, this week and next week, closing the month out, that I'm going to go in and give you another level of clarifying energy with the Empathic Oracle. The top 3 did not get that because their videos was extended. So let's go ahead. So I accept everything happens in divine order is being clarified by, we do have crown chakra is coming back out. Someone is changing their tune as far as how they thought about you. There's been some new level of clarity that has come about, okay? And now someone is really looking at the situation and the connection between you guys differently. Adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, being clarified by shielding. This person in the past could have obviously pulled their energy back from you as a way of protecting themselves. We do have grief, and that's being clarified by predator. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. I really do feel like, Sag, that this individual that you connected with really started to look at you in another light, as well as there could have been some behavior that took place that Again, they looked at you as a person chasing your tail. They didn't take you too seriously. And now things are changing. Top of the deck is Gates. As far as health, we'll get into that. Let's go into crown chakra. I am connected to source. I'm filled with source. I am filled from source. My experience is of source, and source is who I am. This person had to go through the following. Like, am I open to receive from source? Do I give my love freely without conditions when it is appropriate? Have I placed conditions on my relationship and others? Are placing conditions on conditions on the love that they are giving me? Okay, so they had to really go into their spirituality, Sagittarius, and really look at things from a different perspective. Now, guys, I've been telling you guys in all of the readings, this isn't for a person who has stole your puppy and slapped your mama. This is one of those connections where you can't put it down, okay? And we're not going to stereotype the Sagittarius and say that, they're not capable of love. They may very well be influenced by other things within their chart. So let's be clear on who I am speaking to, cross watcher, when I'm talking about the Sagittarius that you love, okay? We do have adversity being clarified by shielding, the card of 13. And that is 4. So I know that from a shielding perspective and something that was not working in adversity, the person pulled back their energy because they felt that their foundation was threatened. My light becomes my armor. That which darkness becomes illuminated by my presence, okay? Does the warrior within feel confident enough to be present in all situations? Have I been weakened by the bombardment of the energies of others? Okay. Is the energy, thoughts, judgments, and labels of others clouding my perception of the situation? So I do feel like when the ups and downs came, they shielded themselves because not only did they look at your behavior as being threatened, this was an individual who listened to other individuals. There were judgments and expectations laid upon your relationship. And this particular individual kind of fell victim to that, which is very easy to do when you have people that come around you or that look at your relationship from the outside looking in, and they have placed their opinions upon the relationship. This individual that loves you, Sagittarius, was not strong enough to fight, okay? We do have grief, and as a result of that, they're grieving losing you. This particular person wants you back. And there is a predator card here, which I'm very interested to dig into. The card of 28. Okay, this is 10. Okay, 8 and 2. So that grieving process and looking at you as a predator or someone that was bad has come to a close. As the predators of life hunt, I relinquish my role as prey in their journeys. Am I being drained by those who have endless problems? Have I enabled someone so they cannot find their own inner strength? Am I being drained by someone whose part in the relationship is at a lower vibration of my own? I feel like they looked at a lot of the things that you've done, and now that whole predator mentality is coming to a close, okay? It is coming to a close because those cycles have ended. They had to go within and look within their own truth. And when they came out on the other side of that, Sagittarius, they found out that they didn't want to lose you based upon their preconceived notions and all of the energy that I have just read. Top of the deck, we do have Gates clarifying health. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. This person wasn't taking very good care of themselves. This person possibly suffered from some issues as far as their self-worth. Okay, they looked at certain moves you made and mistook that as, again, you being a predator, or mistook your behavior. The communication between you guys was off. Today I choose. I will begin to learn the dynamic of energetic context of presence to growth and choice. Hold on. Today I choose to choose. In this, I will begin to learn the dynamic of the energetic context of presence to grow in choice. Am I freezing in activity because I feel there's no clear direction of where to go or what to do? Know this, there is no wrong choice. There are only opportunities waiting to be experienced. Each choice will bring you closer to your most authentic expression of who you are. And as a result of all of this, they became a little bit more conscious in their choice, and stop blaming things on you. I do feel like a good majority of them kind of blame their things on you. And not take any responsibility for the role that they played in the connection. They kind of victimized themselves, and now they're coming out of that. Okay, show me the first card out. We do have the Strength card. Okay, strength and courage. It's not the major arcana for strength, but this is my Queen of Wands. But in this particular deck, it means strength, but we know that person is extremely passionate. That's a good thing. I do like this energy. She is being shown as the lion or lioness, and I do believe that that's because this is a fire queen, so that explains it. We do have the Nine of Pentacles here. We do have in the heart of the matter the Ace of Cups. Okay, we also have the Eight of Cups, which is also the moon. And we also have the Ace of Swords, okay? Newfound clarity, beautiful energy. The top of the deck energies, you're right back out in that Jack of Wands as well as that Five of Swords. The communication was extremely bad here. The communication was bad. They looked at you as a difficult opponent, something that they needed to conquer. It became a competition when love is not a game. There was a fluctuation of emotions as a means to protect oneself. They kind of withdrew within themselves because the Nine of Pentacles in this particular deck is also the Hermit. So they pulled their energy back and decided to go waddle in self-pity, some of them. And as a result, Sagittarius, they're coming back in the heart of the matter. They want a brand new beginning in love, brand new truth and clarity. I do feel like if there was a separation here, it wasn't a real separation because the Eight of Cups is simply stacking those cups of emotion on the shelf and kind of turning your back on them. They never stop loving you. They want another opportunity. And these particular two cards is really telltale about how they still could have some residual feelings as far as you chasing your tail, and going after everything and not giving it much thought. That is a part of who you are, but this person has come to a point where they have accepted a little bit of that. And they're starting not to take everything so serious, okay? They are equally passionate. You guys actually complement one another. And I think that's what they want to let you know. They never stop loving you. They would like another chance at this. This is a connection that has defied the odds, and they've done a lot of thinking. It reminds me of Flashback by Kelly Rowland. Okay, you guys go and check that out, that song. All right, so major arcana energy is the moon and Hermit. Again, Virgo energy is here. They have all that they need. They have withdrew within themselves. They do have all that they need, okay? That is, attainment, the 9, but they're incomplete. What will make them feel complete again, Sagittarius, is rekindling or walking into a brand new Ace of Cups with you. We do have a fluctuation of emotions. Again, I've seen their growth here. I see the fact that they wanted to put the past behind. They want to move forward in brand new truth and clarity. They no longer want to make this a game, but they are acknowledging that this is the energy that you guys operated from. They no longer want to make the things that you do an issue. Instead, they want to accept it a little bit more, and practice understanding. We do have the Four of Pentacles. Yes, I would say in this particular card, they are still feeling like these things are inside of you. A Four of Pentacles is definitely coming from a standpoint where they're acknowledging that, you could be a little focused on what you are focused on, but losing sight of the bigger picture in some capacity. But at the same time, this person isn't sugarcoating the shit between you. They're really coming and saying, I understand all of this takes place, but rather me turning my back on your flaws, I want us to improve our communication. I want us to kind of look at things through a new lens, really sit down, lay our cards on the table, but the bottom line is to be together. Let's clarify. My Queen of Wands. She's being, okay, come on, Spirit. She's being clarified by calling in your soulmate. This person never really let you go. They kept you close. There was unfinished business in their heart. Prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. They're not giving up on this. Clarify 9 of Pentacles. We do have children. You guys could have children together. It could have been partial of the reason why it was so hard to forgive you, because maybe you guys do have a child together, but this makes it all the more better, Sagittarius, because if children are involved, they really, for once and for all, just want to stop the foolishness. They don't want to be foolish anymore. They don't want to waste their time when there are children between you, whether you guys have had these children together or you have inherited a bonus child from either end. They really want to focus on family. They have what they need, but they feel like they would be able to have more if you guys were together, okay? All right. Clarify 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Ace of Cups being clarified by keeping open mind. The soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. That could have been another thing. They look at your passion and your pursuits of passion, Sagittarius, again, as you chasing your tail. They didn't understand where you were coming from. I'm not saying that you didn't play a role in this, but this is what they're not telling you. They have looked at ways in which you achieve your money. They have looked at ways in which you communicated wrong. They, and I'm not saying that you were not wrong, but they needed to look at the way that they were taking it. I feel, Sagittarius, that you definitely were connecting with someone that has water in their chart. And rather than understanding and walking into their power, they decided to take things that you exhibited personally, which kind of killed the connection. So that's how I'm interpreting that. Clarify this 8 of Cups. You guys obviously could be in separation right now, but this is not a tower breakup. You guys have been in separation, doing a lot of thinking, possibly talking very sparingly for the sake of the kids, missing each other the entire time, not really saying too much. Okay. Pay attention to the red flag. So there was some things that happened within this connection. There are some ways in which you can just get over things. There are some ways in which you just walk and it hurt them. It hurt them to their core. But I do feel a misunderstanding here. I feel like there's more of red flags as a means of having no communication or miscommunication, which is what caused the bulk of the issues. Okay. I am going to go in and clarify that. Ace of Swords, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I really do think that this is what is this is what has been, this is the misunderstanding, these 2 cards. That is exactly what this is about. They want this, but they really don't think that you want it too. And getting the energy between you guys, I don't believe that. I believe that, you know, you can keep it moving, Sagittarius. Like you can like put your thoughts and pursuits into something else and give this illusion that you know, really don't care. But love is love. And regardless of what your defense mechanism is, this person really took to heart, judging by this 8 of Cups, that when you guys, you know, cut the cord on the connection, that you didn't love them anymore. And now you may have, you know, went into pursuing something else, a new way of making money. Whatever their insecurities is, I'm not saying that you're not partially responsible for it. But I am saying that this person did victimize themselves, and they are coming forth and saying that. I have maintained from the beginning of this reading that, you know, they have looked at certain things that you have done. And because the communication was off, those things did not get clarified. And they just kind of took it and ran with it, because that's what that water energy can do from time to time. especially if there isn't any good communication to back up what's actually happening. I'm happy to say that you guys are going to be speaking about those red flags. You're going to be talking about the fact that, you know, I didn't think you loved me, or I didn't think you loved me, and really getting that information out to the both of you, okay? Clarify the 5 of Spades, which is also the 5 of Swords, being clarified by new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I do feel, unfortunately, that this is the season. I don't know. And when I say that, I mean that there's going to be a lot of things that are delayed. Is going to definitely be moving forward. Some of us, unfortunately, are going through breakups and are going to be experiencing new people to come along and kind of spark our interest. If this is what they're thinking that has happened with you, Sagittarius, I won't sit here and act like that's not a possibility, because again, the way in which you move, you do have the tendency to keep it moving. And this person could be looking at the entire connection and saying that, you know, they feel very cheated out of a reconciliation with you because you have moved on in this new love. And I'm telling you that they don't like that. They really want another opportunity. They feel like if anybody gets a reconciliation to give you the things that you haven't received, it should be them. Clarify the Knight of Wands. And I'm going to go in and clarify a few things. And reconciliation, I told you. So reconciliation is what they want, but I believe that it's a possibility that maybe you are talking to somebody, or they're thinking that. There has been possibly 8 months or half of 8 months that half of 8 months that indicates the time that you guys have been apart is either going on 8 months or it's half of that. The top of the deck is divine timing. So patience. This is my second clarification, that there is something that needs to take place in order for you guys to appreciate each other more. I'm going to go in really quickly. This is clarifying, again, the top of the deck energy. They really have decided that you are worth waiting for. Let me go ahead and get my clarifiers. I apologize. And I feel, you know, honestly, we're going to be clarifying this with Illuminated Tarot Mini in blue. I really do feel as if how I have said this is exactly what's happening. You could have moved on. And they're going to be coming towards you and letting you know just how they feel and how much they miss you. Clarify, pay attention to the red flags. Clarify it. I feel, oh, here we go. Yes, they're hopeful. They want celebration with you. Where did that card go? Oh, okay. I'm not going to get those because we have 2 that came out. They want celebration. They have been reassessing things. Hope, healing, and optimism is here with that 7 of Pentacles, because that is the star. They really do want reconciliation, which is here. Unrequited love, yes. It is being clarified by a newfound clarity. They are saying that they know that it's been a tug of war. They know that it's been defensiveness. It's been things between you guys that have not been that great. They want another shot with you. Okay. Also coming out, we do have the 5 of Wands. It's been, you know, a lot of people in your business, just like I predicted at the top of this. It's been a lot of people in your business, because when we're talking about that wand, that's conflict, quarreling, and competition. You guys have not been getting along. Like I said, there's been at least an 8-month separation, or at least half of that I'm feeling. Or it could have taken place in the summer, seeing as how that is the Pisces card. It either just happened now, because that is a water sign card. So when I think about seasons, it took place either in the spring, the summer, or the fall. As far as the breakup. So, you know, I feel like there has been a considerable amount of time. If that separation is taking place right now, then this will be a spring reconciliation possibly. But the person doesn't want to reconcile with you in the spring, Sagittarius. They want a reconciliation right now, okay? Right now is what they want. Top of the deck, we do have that King of Swords, which is also the Emperor. They want to come in and they don't want to continue to beef with you anymore. They want reconciliation, okay? I'm going to go in with a couple of angel answers really quickly and get some angel answer clarification before I go. These particular keywords: calling in your soulmate, children, keep an open mind, pay attention to the red flags, unrequited love, new love, and reconciliation. They want you back. They want another shot to be able to give you what they want. The angels are saying there will be abundance between you. At some point, there seems to be some decision that's made that needs to be reconsidered. We do have, this is perfect timing, and the top of the deck is choose a new direction. You take those words and those angel answers as they resonate. Intuitively, I obviously am feeling like this person just wants you back. They want another shot to give you what they couldn't give you before. They have a better understanding of how to love you, and they just want another shot to do that. They no longer want to make themselves a victim, and they want to work with you now rather than work against you. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I hope that resonated with you. I will see you guys next week when we do it again. My plan is to bring you your singles and your career, work, and money energy before this month closes. These are still timeless readings. When you watch it, that's when it resonates with you. Bye, Sag.